Alright, lads, what's going on? Mr. Snowdall back here now for part 4 of my 2 Point Hospital playthrough. So, like we were discussing last time, we're going to go to the Mitten University. So, we're just going to jump straight in, see what's going on, and see if we can get some new research, some new bits and pieces set up. So what we've got, the Vice Chancellor of Mitten University has been impressed with our progress and we've been invited to establish Mitten University Research and Teaching Hospital. Now, I must say the teaching in the last mission wasn't something for me. I just, it felt like more of a chore than anything, so this one could feel the exact same way, but we'll see. It's a great opportunity for us as we can set up a research department and develop some new tech. Now that I like, I always like going deep into the research for different games that come up. We'll only be able to recruit student doctors and nurses here, so we'll need to train them up. Okay, that's a bit of a challenge, fair. Extra funds for every person we train and each research project we complete. Firstly, though, we'll need a research license. We need to establish a hospital with some upgraded. Okay, right. This part of the country is quite low. We'll need to put down some radiators to keep you warm. Okay, right. I feel like this could be a bit of a challenge. It's a big plot. We've got radiator unlocked. Okay, that's great. We've got a lot of space. So, what have we got here? Forward temperature. Ensuring they're warm enough, but also not too warm. If people are too cold or too hot, they'll be unhappy and may eventually leave. Put radiators in hot locations. We'll need air conditioning. Okay, that's cool. So, let's start as we mean to go on. Good quality reception right in the door, about that yay big. We'll put a hatch at the back, and then we'll start with 3. I know that's probably a lot, but look, we're going for it. Stick a bin in there, and we've a nice bit of money to be fair. We'll just put a rad right in the middle. I have no idea what level of heating. Our reception needs an assistant. I know it does. That's fine. I'm going to hire an assistant straight off the bat. And what are we going to need? Are we going to need someone good from the start? I normally hire good. But if we're going to... now let's just go with a general person there now. Yeah, that'll fine. That's kind of middle of the road. And then we're going to build a room. Right, we're going to put a GP's office quite close here now. Go here. We're going to go standard 3x3. Cheeky door. Rotate that so people don't see the doctor too well coming in. Filing cabinet. Stick a bin in there. Fire extinguisher, and I can take a rad as well. Cheeky rad. And there, perfect. Keep them warm. Okay, there's some cool bits. We might have a look towards what we're just a bit a small aircon. They would have to look towards buying some of those in a while. Right, so now we need a doctor here. We can only get student doctors, so with that I'm just going to go cheapest. And then we are going to go rooms again. We're going to need a pharmacy. Small again, we're aiming to keep this fairly handy. Fire extinguisher and a drug mixer. Boom. And we'll also go with the old rat there. Now I feel like our fire risk is going to go through the roof fairly quickly, but look, fine. And then we need a nurse for here. Again, we're going to go cheap out. Boom. And then we're going to go, right, so that is pharmacy and GP office. Let's stick in a general diagnosis as well. And our easy scan. Oh, okay, right now, sorry, it closed out. Okay, easy scan, boom. Examination table. A filing cabinet for organisation, a bin, and a fire extinguisher. Okay, oh, I forgot to put a rad in there. Items, radiator, and boom, cheeky rad, sorted. Now, that is general diagnosis done. So what else do we need? We could go for the space down the far side. I'm going to line this section first, I think. So we might go psychiatry. Now I'm going to have to, I actually need, let's go, I'm going to start here in the corner. Let's go training first. We'll go 4. I'll go 3 by training, and that'll give us space to put in like benches and that. Let's see how much space we can fit in here. Boom. Okay, 4. That'll do. And do I have space for rad? Do. Boom. Cheeky rad. We'll try and get this up to level 3. A few Sonic posters. Everyone loves Sonic. There we go. Boom. Okay. Then we need a room. We need psychiatry. Always important. Chair, lounge, food, filing cabinet, bin, fire extinguisher, and a radiator. Excellent. Okay. Pop that in. Now that's looking pretty good now to begin with. I'm going to hire another. I'll take a nurse or a doctor. Just going to throw him there. He's going to get trained pretty quickly. Now we need to put another room. So we've a lot going on here now. Put in. Do I want to put in any of these yet? Maybe not. What do we want? I would go staff room. Just a few couches. Drinks machine. 1 and 2 drinks machines and a snack machine. To keep them fairly happy, and chuck in some bins. Right, that'll do there for the moment, and then we'll put in some decent toilets as well if we can. And that should do. Let's just see how many we can fit in here now. So around there, and we'll put here, and then we'll just put in a bin, and we'll stick a rad in the middle of the place. That's grand. And a sink. If we can double sink, that'll be great. Single sink there. Single sink here, and is there a hand dryer? There is 2 hand dryers. Perfect. Okay, so that is reasonably sized for the beginning, and let's go rooms. We are burning through our money fairly quickly here now. We're going to put in another PANS lab, our first PANS lab, sorry. Boom. Stick that in there. That's fine. We need an extinguisher, and we need a radiator. Boom. Okay, that should be fine. So we got our PANS lab in, and then we need deluxe clinic. So we'll go over here. Again, we'll keep these as small as we can to begin with, because we don't have much space. We want to get a full working hospital straight at the bat, I think, is my main plan. So going out there, a fire extinguisher at the door, and a radiator somewhere. Where we want to put this? There. That's fine. Okay. And then while we are burning through our money like it's nothing, I don't have cardiology in yet. I don't have a ward. I do have psych in. PANS, psych, clown is my next big expense. And then a ward and cardiology. I should be done, right? So we'll go cardiology first, I think. Cardiology in. Nice and simple. Fire extinguisher. And let's just, I know they're going to be working out, but they're going to get a rad. Just to make sure they sweat that extra bit. Stick a bin in. Boom. Okay, that's fine. And then rooms. What am I going to do next? I'm going to go for a ward. Yeah. Straight out there. Ward. Make it work. If we can. boom. I know there's not much space in here, but we're just, no. Go there. Fine there, I think. I could be wrong. And we'll go see what else we can get a bed in. Okay, so we can get 3 beds in. It's not much, but it'll do for the moment. I forgot to put an rad in here. Items, fire extinguisher, items here, yeah. Bin, extinguisher, and a rad. Boom. Oh, I have no space for rad. I have very little space for rad. That'll do. Okay. So the only thing we don't have at the moment is the clown lab, I think. Rooms. Yeah, clown clinic. I have pans, I have deluxe, staff, psych, ward, cardiology. Yeah, I have pretty much everything else. So that's not bad. So what we're going to do now is we're gonna hire everyone, right? Because people are poor quality. So we're just gonna hire everyone, and then we're gonna immediately start training. I think that's my best bet. I need one, and I always go for anyone. Best gender, like just go for the best gender. I think is the best option that I have. And we're going to go training from the start right now. We want psych training, and we're going to train 2 doctors, Anne McBoatface, Legend, and Theodore Fool, and we're going to pay for the external training. So we've started off pretty in a rush here now. We'll see. I think this is going to be quite a difficult challenge, but we'll drive on and see. I'll just try a few minutes of gameplay here, and if it's all good and everything like that, then I will I'll call it quits, and we'll start it up as the next part, so that the videos aren't too long. But we'll see. Right, so everyone's going in to train straight out, and I have no patients coming in yet, which is okay. It gives me a chance to get settled. But surprising, I might actually, while I'm here, I might just start plopping a few bits around your general bins and everything like that, just to make the place somewhat tidy. I'm going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. I'm going popping in a better pharmacy from the off while it's quiet. I know I'm just going to be chugging money here now fairly quickly, but it might help out a bit now. And we're just going to get a few rads around, will we? Yeah, let's stick a rad or 2 into the place. Put me a heating bills. I know these are probably very bad placements, but look, it's just while I get used to the game. we'll see what's going on. Stick a few extinguishers around, because I'm expecting a rad to catch fire. One of them has to. Boom. Okay, that's not bad. And then I want some benches wherever they are. Anywhere? Yeah, bench. Okay. So just take a few benches, and we're just going to place them in the middle like so. And that should kind of keep everyone reasonably happy for the moment, I think. Okay, yeah. I don't have much, really don't have much space here, but we'll chuck it in and see. That'll do. Okay. So, for completing some training, okay, not bad, okay. I'm happy with that. I know it cost me a decent bit to do it. It cost me like, okay, research license. This will allow us to research new machines. To kick off, we need research room and doctor with research qualifications. Diagnosis, harvesting ghosts can be enlightened. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Right, I'm not going to be doing much to begin with here, so we'll just have a look and see. We'll see let it play out a bit. I've got some training going on, which is good. The more training I can get done on these initial doctors, the better. Nice, yeah. Putting that training to good use from the off, which is lovely. I need wordless 5,000. Okay, so basically all I had to do was pay the 10 grand for the guest lecturer, and I made the rest of the money back. So I could technically make a profit off training, which might be something we'll look to do, because if I don't have to pay for the guest lecturer, if I have one of my doctors or nurses do the training, it could be worthwhile. I think this is a decent setup to begin with. It's not going to handle the biggest amount of, or the biggest influx of people, but we'll drive it on and see. I'm going to go straight to a Heart Racer 2 here while there's no one queuing. I know someone might queue soon, but like as soon as this starts to get busy, I'm going to struggle. So, what is he doing? I think he was doing a Harry Potter. No, that completely threw me there. Okay, so that's getting upgraded. This is upgraded. We'll get the easy scan upgraded later, and get the extractor pan upgraded soon as well. I only have the one janitor, so I don't want to have them too busy at the moment. Do we want to go training? I could just train a couple of people in. We're going to put a nurse and 2 nurses and a doctor into this, and we're going to chuck in, obviously I don't have enough money. Okay, right, I'm going to get rid of one of the nurses working in Word. They're all working. I don't want to lose too many people to this, so we might just see if we can start turning a profit first, and then when the profit's on, yeah, we're going to close that, we don't need that yet. When I've started to make a bit of a profit, I can hire more people and get them in training. I feel like I'm going to have to expand out fairly quickly as well. I could just take a loan. I think that's what I might do. I could go for the 100 grand loan, immediately build out and get some new staff trained. I think that's what I might do. Yeah, right, so I'm gonna wait now, get all of these upgraded pretty quickly, and then once they're all upgraded, I have everything kind of set to begin with, then we're going to start building out. I have a feeling our reputation is going to take a hit at the start, but we can pull that back up once we have our money in. Right, so I'm going to leave it here for the moment, and then I'll catch you in the next episode. I'm just going to try and keep the parts reasonably short and simple. So I hope you're enjoying this. You'll see my initial panic stages as I plan these out, and then it just gets worse. So I'll see you in the next part, and have a good one.